I never really understood, like, what is Lara Croft like Indiana Jones? Like,
Yeah, she's an archaeologist.
She's an archaeologist. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I never really understood that. Like.
Yeah. It's pretty much the female version of Indiana Jones.
Female Indiana Jones. Okay. Like, okay, when was the first Lara Croft game made? Like, was that like in response?
This game is Lara Croft, the Guardian of Light, and it is an isometric
looks like Bastion.
platformer based on Lara Croft. Yes, it is.
It's
Bastion.
Bastion. Okay. All right.
It's not Bastion, but it's close.
So, in this run, what do we expect to see a lot of? Like, what's gonna happen a lot?
Basically, there's just going to be a lot of grenade boosting,
Grenade boosting.
Grenade boosting and out of bounds.
Nice.
Essentially.
All right. So, what's the first segment we're gonna be looking at?
I believe it is when the first level, when I throw the spear into the wall and then clip out of bounds using that. Basically, I'm going to run it into the corner next to that doorway right there. Throw a spear angled about like 45 degrees. Jump on it and then look to the right. Drop off the spear, and while I'm in midair, the game will think I'm clipped into the wall because the spear I threw earlier was at such a degree that where if I jumped off to the right, the only place it could actually put me was in the wall. So this will allow me to throw the spear while I'm in midair into the wall, right above me, which I normally wouldn't be allowed to do otherwise, because when you throw a spear, you have to be on the ground. But since you're clipped into the wall, it counts you as onto the ground. And then as after that's in the wall, I jump on top of it and then jump to the right, grenade boost out of bounds, and that skips roughly 40% of the level.
So right there, you throw the first one.
Yep.
While you fall off, there's a second, and that nice little grenade boost. That's really cool. All right.
When you jump off, and you can throw your grenade right underneath you, or well, in this game it's a mine. It always drops right underneath you, and then you can detonate it as soon as you drop it, and it'll boost you over that light, which will everything, that light and everything underneath it is just an invisible wall that doesn't allow you to get on that little balcony I just got on. So if you can bomb boost over it, you can get out of bounds like it just did.
All right. So after you're out of bounds here, you throw another spear and you jump up. What happens afterward? You just kind of like hook yourself back in bounds?
No, there's like you jump up here, and this I just skipped like 2 or 3 rooms right there by jumping on the stairway, and then it looks like I just clipped through the wall, but actually there's a tiny little hole right there that you can just barely squeeze through if you jump in the right direction.
All right. So how much time do you think the little segment saved right there, the little out of bounds?
That out of bounds. Well, if you do the old speedrun strats, that probably saves roughly 45-50 seconds from the old speedrun strats, and from doing the normal rooms, it probably saves 2 or 3 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it saves a lot.